Hello, my old school soul food family. Chef Jeffrey back with another video. All right, y'all. Here's a quick motivational Monday. Try to keep this under about 20 minutes, y'all. I made myself some notes here where I can stay on course. I'm gonna comment on something before I get to my topic here today. My motivational Monday last week when I was discussing by her name was Martha, and she actually apologized for the post and say her content was taken out of context and it wasn't the way it meant to be. And I'm gonna touch on something, and that's a learning curve for all of us. But she did apologize, and like I say, and some people didn't said I went at this lady too hard. And some people say I didn't understand where she was coming from. So I'm going to touch on something. I'm going to leave the subject at that. And some people say, oh, you're too sensitive. You can't take criticism. All this. I'm going to address it like this. Number one, there's a way. I told you this last Monday, and I'm going to tell a lot of people this, and it'll help so many people out in the world. There's a way that you can be critical of someone, that you can criticize someone, that you can judge someone, if you want to call it in context of, without being demeaning, hateful, and disgusting towards that person. Me, I would never, and I say this all the time, I would never be the success as I am right now if it wasn't for my dad. I had a German chef that was a mentor to me for many, many years. And these individuals was tough, they were stern, but they was respectful, and they wasn't demeaning to me. I learned so much from them. That wasn't always nice to me, but they was teaching me in a respectful way. There's a way you teach or criticize people or judge people according to what you feel without being demeaning. I explained this last week. I've been in many, many competitions. I have judged competitions. I have been in many. There's a way to say, okay, you can do it this way. This needs this. If I was me, I'd put the I'd bake it this way. I'd cut it this way. I'd season a little bit instead of, oh, that's horrible. That's disgusting. Oh, you use too much salt. Why you do it like that? That's black. Oh, that's burnt up. Oh, that's. There's a way you talk to people in not only in cooking, in life. Like I told y'all, that's why we have so many people here, and I dealt with this because people used to talk to me like this. Not my father, not my parents, not my mentors, but people used to talk to me like that in a demeaning way, and it does affect you. Don't sit around, oh, you need to be thick-skinned and all that. That is a bunch of hoodoo. That is crazy. Sticks and stones made by brave words. Throw that in the trash. That is the biggest crap of lies I heard in my life. There's a way you talk to people and approach people, and if more people knew how to talk to people, you can be critical of people, you can judge and advise people without being demeaning and disgusting. I've told you, I have it on my page. Oh, that's like I told you about the lady. Oh, that's way too much icing. And I told her the first time, and I told her like this, just to get back at her. I said, now that I know it's too much icing, I'm going to put more. That I know it bothers you. That's exactly what I told her. And then she, oh, I'm just giving you what you gave me. In another, I just flipped it back on, and she thought I was rude. Stop demeaning people in your words. There's a way you can, like with the Vegas thing. I can say, oh, look, Vegas is not for me. I think it's this, and it's just not really for me. Everybody had a free, not, oh, this is done. I think Vegas is this, and this. That's fine. Like I tell you, it's stuff that people do. I do not agree with it. I'm not going to stop them from having their fun and criticizing them for what they do. Even like I told you, people in this religion people have all these rules with religion. Oh, you can't do that. Why are you doing that? Oh, you're going to stop it. That's why people don't want to come close to God. God is a loving and forgiving God. If people would teach that more in the world instead of, oh, you can't eat this, you can't go there, you can't wear this, you can't associate this, you can't do this. That's why people don't come to God in religion, because the people have all these rules and regulations and stuff with religion that God doesn't have. I'm going to say that. God does not have all the rules and regulations, stuff like that. If you love each other as your brother and sister and treat each other as one another and love each other, That's all God wants in your life. That's all God wants. Love each other as your brother and sister. All that other stuff, personally, I believe God don't care about it. He don't care if you drink alcohol. If you want to do drugs, do drugs. If you want to wear pants, you want to wear shorts as a lady, do it. If you want to wear wake up, do it. If you want to put a tattoo, do it. If you want to eat shrimp, do it. Love each other as we love ourselves and be through with it. All these people, oh, you can't eat pork, you can't eat turkey, you can't eat shellfish. Get away from me. I tell people, get away from me from that. Get away from me. Oh, Monty, that's why the world is like it is now. It's people try to dictate people's lives and stuff like that. Love each other, your neighbor, as you love yourself, and God wants you to love them and treat each other with love and respect. That's enough. If you do that, everything else gonna fall into place. There won't be no lying, no stealing, no cheating, all that. You do that one thing, everything else gonna fall into place. So that's all I gotta do is touch on that subject. The subject for today is change your daily life and stop procrastinating. A lady reached out to me and she told, and it's kind of touching the subject that I was gonna take a touch on. I was gonna put change up your daily life, but stop procrastinating kind of adds on to that. She told me she'd been trying to bake a cake. I don't know. I didn't write it down. I didn't screenshot her comment. And she told me, Chef Jeff, I've been procrastinating to make this cake for, I don't know if it was years or whatever. And she finally done it. And she said that was absolutely awesome that she did it because she said, why don't you do a talk one Monday on procrastinating? I said, yeah, that's a good idea. That'll kind of follow up with what I want to talk about anyway. So my subject for today is stop procrastinating, change up your daily life. What I mean on changing daily life is nothing big, nothing exaggerating. Change the way you live your life on it. Change it up. Put some change in your life. It'll be amazing how more appreciated. People go through life, it's boring or whatever. Change it up a little. First thing I say right here, I do this all the time, tell people this all the time. Eat a different food. Some people, like I told you, some people don't like, I touch on this, which I grew up eating because my dad ate it. Some people don't eat prime rib medium rare or medium. Oh, that's disgusting. I've had many people that worked on my job. Oh, I don't eat medium rare. Have you ever tasted it? No. Why you don't eat it? Because my parents told me that, or my relatives told me it's not good and you ain't supposed to eat it and it don't taste good. Did you ever try it for yourself? And these people, 75, 80% of people that did this and tried it, it was like clockwork. Oh my God, this is the most amazing, flavorful juice. Mm-hmm. Some people like, of course, I don't like chocolate. Now, the thing about this, if you don't like something because somebody told you, it's different from you don't like something you taste. Like me, I don't like chocolate because it's bitter. It has a bitter aftertaste to my palate, and I never adjusted to that. That's why I'm not a big chocolate fan. It's not like I never taste it. And I will eat it. It ain't like I'll throw it in the trash, somebody hand it to me, but it has a bitter aftertaste. I have a very sensitive palate as a chef, and it has that bitter, I don't care what kind of chocolate it is. After you eat it, there's a little bitter aftertaste after you taste it that I cannot stand in my mouth. That's the reason I don't like chocolate. But eat a different food. Eat a different vegetable you never ate before. Go to the supermarket. Go down the vegetable aisle. Or go down the vegetable. The best place is go to Asian markets. They have an array of fruits and vegetables we never heard of. Try this and see how it tastes. Try a different, like I say, a different meat. Try it a different way. Try it cooked a different way. That's why sometimes, especially some, I'm going to try different methods of food and show y'all different concepts and ways to eating things. Some people don't eat things because somebody done told them it ain't no good. They don't try it for themselves. Some people, now, of course, I understand if you're allergic to it. Some people have allergies to certain things. I understand that. Some people just don't like it. But don't stop eating some type of food because somebody done told you. So many people go through life, don't eat certain things and don't do certain things because somebody done told them don't like it. Don't eat it. Number two, I used to do this a lot when I used to work. I used to work in Houston because I live in KATY. And in the morning, it's about a 25-minute commute to work. But in the evening time, sometimes it's up to an hour and 10 minutes, depending on the traffic. If you live in Houston, you know about the KATY freeway. It's one of the worst freeways in the city. So there's 3 or 4 different ways I can get home for my job. You know, in the city, there's different routes you can take home because there's different avenues or whatever. Every day I used to pretty much take a different way to work. Sometimes I just sit in the traffic and just move along inch by inch. Sometimes if you're playing along by home, you know Westheimer. I take Westheimer, it'll go all the way to KATY, it cuts off Westheimer Parkway, and I come all the way to KATY like that. Sometimes I take Clay Road, come all the way, just to change up the scenery, just to change up the stress for that day after getting off work, just to change it up. Like you go maybe you go to church, maybe you go to work. Take a different avenue to work one day. Take a different avenue to church one day. If you go to a friend's house or do different travel certain ways or whatever, take a different avenue. Take a different way to that place. Change it up a little. It'll be amazed how you feel if you just kind of change up your routine a little. Number 3, take a trip. I don't mean take a trip to the England or Paris or Italy or even, of course, mine. Happy place, Vegas, New York. Take a trip. Take a trip to the next town. Explore it. Walk through some, go Saturday morning, get up on a Saturday morning and go to small towns. Every small town Saturday morning has a farmer's market going on. Everyone I know of has a farmer's market. I can get in my car right now and drive west, and every small town I go through, there's a farmer's market going on. Of course, this is a Saturday I'm doing this video, y'all, because I'll be in Arlington Sunday morning for church. So that's why I'm saying the day is Saturday. But this Monday you'll get this video. But just go to the next town, go to the next city, see what's going on around there. Go to the downtowns. Like here in Texas, y'all already know I love downtown San Antonio. I think that's between San Antonio and Austin, depending on the mood, those are my favorite towns, cities, downtown, huge city. And there's a lot of downtown, small town, but a huge city, San Antonio. I could spend a whole day downtown San Antonio I did a video on that with the river walk and the restaurants they got down there and the little shops and museums and stuff like that. It's absolutely amazing. But take a trip. Get your family, get your friends, get in the car one day. Y'all all chipping in the gas. Look, we're going here, we're going there. It doesn't cost a lot. Everybody chip in on the gas. Everybody put $10 in on the gas. Everybody maybe pack a little picnic lunch or whatever, and you don't have to go to a restaurant. If your money's not right, it doesn't cost much, y'all. Go fishing. A lot of people never been fishing before. A lot of people never been fishing in their life. Take somebody that knows some kind of aspect of fishing. Go with them. Fishing is the most relaxing thing. Even if you don't catch nothing, you can still look at nature. Get out in nature. I've told y'all this before. Get out, enjoy life. I say this too many times to too many people. Life is too short. I say this on the channel all the time. Life is too short. You're here today and you're gone today. Take what life has. A lot of times it doesn't cost you a lot of money to get out and enjoy your life. You don't have to quit your job. You don't have to, you off someday, I bet you off of work. Instead of sleeping all day, get up and get out and do something. It's amazing how energized your life will be. Okay, this is one that's going to touch some people and going to hit them right in the behind. And I tell people this all the time. And I'm going to tell you this, and I want y'all to listen really, really close. Talk to people, get to know people that don't look like you. I know these people in my family. I know them and not family. I know people, my relatives related to me. Talk to people that don't look like you. Quit believing what people say about people. Get to know people for yourself. I know people, white people won't talk to black people won't talk to white people, Asian people won't talk to black. Why? Because what somebody done told them about them. Get to know these people for yourself. Number one, I don't want these people on my team. I don't want these people in my circle. I don't want these people in my daily life that have this kind of attitude that they don't talk to this certain race of people. That's my number one pet peeve in life is somebody that's a bigot, that's a racist, think they're better than anybody else. I don't care what race you is and there's racism. This is another thing people don't know. There's racism in all races. There's not only one race against one. I don't want you in my team. I don't want you around me. I will love you at a distance. I have people related to me. I'll say it. I'm not afraid to say it. Related to me that don't like other races. I know them. They will only promote their race. They will only stick up for their race. They will not stick up for other races. I will not tolerate that in one bit. That's what holds so many people back. You do not know who in your life can help you tremendously and make a big impact on your life. Could be somebody don't even look like you. I'm a living witness of it. I've had people on my team. Number one, I got people on my team for all races. I've had people on my team in my life that's helped me so tremendously and don't even look like me, don't even come from the same economic status as I did, and helped me tremendously because I got to know them. I listened to them. I took their best interests at heart. They looked at me as a human being. We in this world need to start looking at people as human beings. And the worst thing about this, you got people sitting in church praising God. Oh God, thank you, Jesus. And will not talk to their fellow man, do not look like them. I know them. Go to church on Sundays, just told the Bible, told can tell you from word to word in the Bible, and hate people because they don't look like them. I know them. We need to stop that. Once you stop that, it's amazing how much of avenue doors they can open if you just go and associate and talk with people that doesn't look like you, doesn't have speak the same language as you. Go and taste the kind of food that they eat. Go explore the kind of food that they. I'm telling you, it's amazing how bigger your life could be. Number one, I don't know how people live their lives like that. I don't know how people live their lives on a daily life like that. It is sickening, and number one, it's sad. And I'm telling you one thing, God don't like it. Because what it is, you think you're going to heaven. If you make it to heaven, you're going to be in shock. Because I'm telling you, everybody in heaven don't look the same. God didn't make everybody in there the same. I'm telling you. But yeah, that's one of my pet peeves. Talk to people that don't look like you. That's a really, really pet peeve. Change up your daily life. Change up your daily life. Change the way you live. And I'm definitely, I promise you, your life will be better. Like I say, stop procrastinating. Stop putting things off because it's going to just delay your growth. Procrastinating means, that's going to hop on that too. Stop procrastinating. I'm going to get on this subject and I'm going to close. A lady told me about the cake. That only mean baking. You might want to, I'm telling you, you might all this time want to take this course. Oh, I'll take that course next year to improve my growth at my job. I'll take this course next year to kind of educate myself a little more where I can make a little bit more money. I'll do it next year. I'll do it this year. Some people want to start saving money. I'm always, y'all know I'm very advocate of saving money. Oh, I'll start saving next year. Oh, I'll start saving next week. I'll start before it's 10, 15 years down the road and you ain't saving no money and you're 55, 60 years old, you have no saving, you're waiting on the government. Stop procrastinating, y'all. I'm telling you, life is too short. You need to start yesterday. Yesterday, you need to start doing things that you've been putting off. Like me. I own 2 homes. One in him now, one in Arlington. It's always things when you have a house, people know homeowners, always things to do. I don't procrastinate on my home, especially. I very well take care. Okay, the tree needs trimming. Okay, I'm gonna get that done. I write that down. Date, I'm getting that done ASAP. Power wash my house. I need to get that done. I need to get carpets clean. I need to get this done. I need to get the people to come out and check. I had my AC. You know, summer's getting ready to hit. I had my AC guy. He hit me up 2 weeks ago and say, I need to come and check out your AC. We got a spec. I wrote him my note the next week, come check it out. He come did a maintenance like they do every year, get everything running tip top shape. So July, August, my AC don't go out and I'm sweating here on a Sunday because I can't get a hold of nobody. Don't procrastinate, y'all. Get up and do things. You want to some people want to try to cook something, cook it. You might fail. I've failed many, many times. I tell you this all the time. I ain't a perfect cook. Failed many, many times, but keep trying. Keep doing it. That's the way life is. Don't sit around procrastinating, not changing stuff up. Life, I'm telling you, people go through life just existing. They're not living their lives. I say this many times. So many people just go through their daily life. They just existing. They're not living. They'll get up in the morning. They'll go to work, come home, eat, probably maybe watch a little TV, go to sleep, wake up, go to work, come home, just bad, same thing over and over and over and over again, thinking that's life, way God wants. No, God wants you to live a bold, glorious life. I'm a living witness. Well, I tell people, they say, well, I pray for God, give me this. You need to pray bold, because God is a huge God. I tell people, when you pray, pray bold prayers. God listen, pray them and just go on. God hear you. You ain't got to pray about it every day. Oh, God, I tell God hear you. But pray bold prayers. I mean, huge goals. Like I told y'all, you ain't seen nothing. Because I already done prayed to God about it and let him have it. What Old School Soul Food's gonna do. And that's why I tell y'all, I put it on the camera, whatever. I know you have not seen nothing. Wait till you see Old School Soul Food, what it's gonna be doing, not only for the community, for the world in the next 2 to 5 years. Wait. You haven't seen nothing. And y'all can always say, oh, I met Chef Jeffrey. I remember Chef Jeffrey. Oh, I met, yeah, I'm telling you, but I'm going to be the same me, because God humbled me. By my humbleness, God is helping me tremendously. That's why people say, people have told me this, my brother say this, some of my former co-workers say this. He said, Jeffrey, you are so blessed, you're so successful because you're humbleness. Humble because I know what I've been through. I know what God's taken me through. I know what God's going to take me through. And I appreciate that. I'll never get the big head, oh, I'm this, and that. When people see me or call me and think I'm just a regular person, just like you. You can do not only what I do, you can do better than me. You can do much more than what I've done. I tell people this all the time. Don't want to be, oh, I want to be like you. No. I don't want you to be like me. I want you to be better than me. I want you to be twice as better than me. And I'm going to root you on. If you're twice as better than me, I'm going to be your biggest cheerleader. I'm not a hater. That's why I try to help people as much as I can, give advice to people as much as I can to make them even better. I do not hold any secret. That's why I put every recipe I know on there. I put video. I'll give you tips. I do not hold back nothing. There's no secret. Like I say, when I die, I'm gonna die empty. Everything I know, I'm gonna tell y'all. All the knowledge that I know, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna charge you a dime to do it. I'm not that person, because God blessed me tremendously. Every time I do that, it comes back to me 10 times. I'm a living witness for it. That's why. So anyway, I just want to share that with y'all today. Let me close this video out. This Wednesday, tonight, Monday night, when you get there, I'll be alive. I don't know if I'll be at the duck pond, but I'll be live. I'll probably be at the duck pond tonight. Wednesday night, I will be doing let me look this up, y'all. I hope this in there. I'll be doing a Zoom live call on I'll post this up. I've already posted this, y'all. The information here. Let me see if I got this here. I hate to do this on camera here, y'all. I hate to do this on camera. Oh my God. I should have had this up already. I'll be doing it right here. It's All About Jesus broadcast. It'll be Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central. And it's WVTC. I'm going to try to put the link in the video, the information here. WVTC, Gospel Radio Network out of Chicago. And I'll be doing a Zoom call with her. You can actually see me. And as soon as she send me the link, I'll put the link and all that where y'all will see. But I'll be on the show for the whole hour. And I'll be talking about everything from my bout with mental depression up to my success, Old School Soul Food. And I'll be coming by. I'm also, y'all know I got a cookbook coming out. I can't tell you when to release it. I'm also writing a book, How to Overcome How I Dealt. It's going to take probably be the first of 2020, probably be end of 2024. But I'm currently writing a book. I'm halfway through it. And about my mental depression, how I overcame it, the ins and outs, what happened, and everything, the battles that I went to make my success here, the Old School Soul Food. So I'm going to be talking about that as well. But it's Wednesday night, May 3rd, 2023, 8 p.m. Central on the WBW. V is in Victor, T is in Tom, C is in Cat, Gospel Radio Network out of Chicago. The host is Prophet Diane. She's the host. So I've been on their show before about a year ago, and she reached out to me that I'll come back on there. And this time she'll give me talk and share my story and might help one or two people. I don't know. So I don't do a lot of, y'all know I don't do a lot of public stuff like this. But this one I do because I think it can help. If it can help 1 or 2 or 3 people to deal with the mental depression that I dealt with and still deal with, because I get counseling every 3 months. It'll never go away completely. And I'm not ashamed to say that I do counseling every 4 times a year. And I always will be dealing with that. And I tell people, I've been through a lot, and I'll always be an advocate and stand up with people that's afraid to speak for themselves, because I was one of the person that was afraid to speak for themselves, and nobody stood up for me. So I promise, if I ever overcome this, I will be an advocate for it. I'll always speak out of mental illness, mental depression. I will be an advocate with people that's bullying others. I will be an advocate against it. I will not allow it. If I know what's going on, I will speak up and report it. That's me, because I dealt with it, and nobody was there for me to help me. And I don't want anybody to be in that situation, man. I know how hurtful and painful it is to live like that. And it's to live in a shell for 31 years, afraid to go out your house, afraid to be seen, afraid to talk to anybody, afraid to say anything, afraid what people are going to make fun of you. I lived that for 31 years, and I don't want nobody else to deal with that. I know people living it now. I know kids living it. I know older people is probably living it. And I want to get them to break out of the shell, tell them it's okay to speak out and get help. And it's not good to lash out in violence, when people say, where do people shoot? I understand why they're doing it. I'll be honest. I understand when people do that. I don't agree with it, but I understand why they're doing it, because I wanted to do it myself. And it's not the right way to go. And I want to tell some people, that's not the right avenue to do. I know you got anger building up, nobody listening to you, and you have avenues of people to listen. So anyway, just let somebody, y'all want to listen to me on that podcast, I'll put the information and link in the video. So anyway, let me close this video out. If you like this video, please share, please comment, please subscribe. Please follow my other social media accounts: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch TV, Pinterest, and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Remember the hashtag 2023, just show some kindness. Old School Soul Food. Till next time, have blessed Old School Soul Food. I'm saying it too fast. You like rather through this. Have a blessed Old School Soul Food day, and I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.